Hello boys and girls, Ultimate Hero here. Last time on Persona 4, I believe we listened to Namatame's story, and it's been quite a while since I actually recorded. Today I'm recording this on the 17th, and put it this way, I am going to be uploading Persona 4 every day, at least until around Christmas time, because we're getting through serious part, and I don't want to afford to skip anything. So, Paper Mario is probably not going to restart itself until next year, where I will die down on the parts of Persona 4, especially because at some later points I'm going to need to grind a lot. I'm not joking, and I have to do enough grinding as it is, but anyway. And tomorrow we're going to try our best to find the killer, so let's get started. You should go to bed early to prepare for tomorrow's investigation. Let's sleep. I don't think anything's going to happen. Yep, and today's Monday. As much as I like cloudy weather, this fog is making it hideous. Today's the day the school is founded. It's the other day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. Yep. Alright, let's do it. I find it weird that we start from Junes. Okay. This part I hate. I hate it. And it's really pointless. I'm gonna tell you this right now. As spoiling as it is, you're not gonna find anything. You're not gonna get any information out of anybody. And what you gotta do is talk to every single person and ask them 2 questions in particular. However, you won't get the question locked unless you ask a certain character first. And no, I'm not talking about the investigation team in particular. Talk to this old lady, this shopping woman. This fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About these murders. A little while ago, they said a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. Namatame's son, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. So basically, they talk to her to unlock the question. So, honestly, I see it as pointless, and I want to get through this as quick as possible. And I see it as a pain in the ass. Funny that I say that. What am I, Yosuke? Maybe I am. I did get complimented when I tried to... at one point, I had to try to act like Yosuke for something. And apparently, I've been told I got really into his character. Hear him out? Say, have you got a minute? I have another request for you. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I'd like another lamp. Something simple but beautiful, but not too gaudy. That kind of lump. I looked at some stores, but I ain't seen nothing like that. But you're something else. I think you could find something like that for me. So what do you say? Sure. Thank you. Sorry to keep bothering you with all these things. Acquire a modest lamp. Okay, it's in the clouds. It's in heaven. Wait. I think you get it from, I think there are crows in heaven. I don't remember. Okay, I don't think you have to go down there. I don't think you have to talk to her. You. I'm just gonna let you read the text on your own if you really want to know it. They say very little to no information, and the information that they do say is irrelevant or just completely wrong, which we already know is wrong. Kitty. Meow meow. Let's feed the cat. No goldfish. Yeah, give me a Kinji-Ayu. Maybe we should come back and feed it sometime later. I don't know if I'll complete that quest. I never do. You, old man, you gave me a hell of a tough time on the first few times I played through this game. No, I don't want to ask him the same question again. Call anyone suspicious? Yeah, look at that. That's a problem. If there's somebody walking around, we would notice it. Or someone suspicious. That's true. So, this person might fall under the same criteria as Namatame. Maybe we can see them. Maybe we've seen the person for all that matter, but he or she might be somebody that you wouldn't suspect at all. You. Well, the only thing I could really talk about... No, why do I keep asking people the same question? This is what happens when I BS the game. Anyway, I would like to talk about Golden because I finished it for the second time and I barely maxed out every social link on the, I only had 1 day to spare. Literally, just 1 free day to spare. I barely maxed them all out. Okay, this girl's gonna have some importance in a moment. That guy's pointless to talk to. Hi, waifu. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world. You know, about the first murder. Wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. Bye, Yukiko. So, Kanji, hi. I tried to talk to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. With the fog and all. Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kinda hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. I agree. Meanwhile, at the vending machine, I'm totally looking at it. With the power of peripheral vision, I can order sodas. Why am I ordering them? I don't know. Aside from that, I'm doing my 3rd run on hard mode, and oh my god, it's kicking my ass. I swear, I couldn't get through certain points of the game without turning it down to normal, because it was just kicking my ass left and right. Hard mode is hard. I don't know. I don't know how some people have been able to play it on very hard. The only difference between very hard and hard mode is that you gain less experience and cash. So, grinding is an even bigger pain in the ass. Hi, Rise. Asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, the guy in the bear suit from Junes. Nobody's seen him, yesterday or today. He's loved by so many people. Where the heck could he have gone? I don't know, Rise. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. What do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. What the hell is wrong with you, pedophile? Good, now go away. Very busy talking to Rosette. Well, I'll have you know, this guy is with her. Even though I won't do that in Golden. Not ever. Not ever. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. But I'll save that for another time, actually. Not now. Don't worry, guys. We're almost done talking to everybody. I'll save that lady for last. Be so cold that on New Year's I'll never be happy. What do you want? Whatever. Whatever. Wait, can I talk to you? Okay, no point talking to you. Hey, it's the guy. It's the business guy that was always here. Except he's he's wearing a gas mask. There's not much I can really talk about, and I'm just breezing through this. No prob. Small town, yeah, whatever. I'm sorry that I'm sounding so boring right now, but this is a boring part of the game. You're doing nothing. It's just an excuse to waste your day. I'd be better off social linking with somebody, even though I can't. No, actually, I could. I could social link with the Temperance, with the Eri Minami today. I could, but nope, can't. So Naoto, hi. First, retrace our steps. Yeah. Any scrap of information. Now talk to this girl. Can I help you? It's in last spring. Yeah, we asked everybody about these murders. Okay, so we got something to go on. We gotta talk to that schoolgirl in the shopping district that was hanging around with Brosuke. Now then, let's go. Obviously, you don't need to go to the high school, and you don't. That would have made it much worse on you if you did. I would hate that. And we could do other stuff aside for that. What is it? Someone told you I saw a suspicious person. Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me that Namitari person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness, something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. I love how she's saying that right while Yosuke is next to me. Yosuke, sorry. Don't worry, you got Chie. It's alright. Yeah, that's when Namatame tried to warn Saki. Alright. I believe I've talked to everybody. If not, I will be pissed. Okay. let's hurry up. And oh my god, you move so much faster in Golden. I move so slow in this game. You have gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Yes! In like 10 minutes time. A little bit above 10 minutes. And now it's evening. Ah, that was boring. Most boring 10 minutes ever. I wouldn't blame you if you skipped that part. Hell, I might even suggest it in the descriptions. Like, feel free to skip to this time, because it's kind of pointless. If you want to get straight to figuring out who the killer is. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
I'll have what Kanji's having. You all finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed.
I think I can honestly say we found all that we need to. We're just not piecing it together right. I think, especially if they send in so many cops, anything that they don't know, I don't think there's anything they don't know. It's just that they can't figure it out either, or maybe we're looking at it in the wrong angle. We should change our perspective slightly, as Naoto said last time.
There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
She's like, screw this, I'm going. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside to get some fresh air. It's like, screw this shit, I'm out.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
It's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
Oh, Yosuke. Always the hilarious one.
Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi, and judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about this case is that there are almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. Someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who sees the most likely culprit is... Red herring! Okay, let's be serious here. Don't think you can guess whoever you want until you get it right. You only get 3 chances. 3 strikes, you're out. That's the game. Right there. And that was kind of an unintentional baseball reference. So think about this really carefully. You will go over every person you know, even the social link characters. Maybe even Igor and Margaret, they were the killers. So think about it, and if you go over everybody, that whole little speech at the beginning from the game, where it says you need to go over this and review everything, it'll say that, it'll repeat that again if it needs to. The real killer was Nanako. Big bro, I killed them. No, okay, let's think about it. Adachi. Interesting. You know, when I think about it, we've seen him a lot. We've seen him a lot, especially when we talk about murders. And he'll even leak out information that he's not supposed to. I mean, yes, there were times where we needed it, but other times, it was kind of like throwing us off track. And further, he would fall in the same criteria as Namatame. You would not think he's suspicious because he's a detective, whereas Namatame was a delivery guy. In fact, Adachi wouldn't even be looked at all, because you think he's a good guy. You know, if you're a cop, you're always portrayed as the good cop, unless you're corrupted, which, how would they know that? Interesting. You know, there are a couple other things that are making me doubt Adachi. So, let's see what happens. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. See? It would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. No duh, anybody who's lived here for at least a half a year should know. And yeah, he can approach my house with ease without nobody having a suspicion on him because he's Dojima's partner. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. Toru Adachi.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
You know, maybe he was stupid for a reason. You know, maybe he seemed pretty smart, but just clumsy. But I see where Yosuke is coming from, but if he was that big of an idiot, He wouldn't be leaking out the information too easily. Even an idiot can get it implied in his head when to shut up. So, maybe, but we'll have to wait and see.
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san?
Yep. You heard me right, Yukiko. I think Adachi's the killer.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Ms. Yamano and...
What? He was there at the inn?
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there? Huh.
Interesting.
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up.
See? Oh, and I apologize if you hear music, because I can hear my neighbors playing music. I could hear and not really feel the beat of the song from where I am, from my room. And mind you, they're in the next house, so yeah, it's that loud.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
It's him, alright.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
Shut up, Naoto. It's him. Trust me on this.
This is Naoto Shirogane.
And watch as the entire Naoto fanbase comes to get me because I told her to shut up. Bring it.
Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Alright, let's go. Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you're getting closer to the truth. Rank 4 with Judgment. It's time to impose Judgment on Adachi. Seekers of Truth social link has reached level 4. Power to create personas of the Judgment Arcana has grown. Let's go. Let's have a little chat with Adachi. It's time to play a game of mind chess. It'll be interesting. Trust me. Hey Adachi, you up for a little game?
What are you guys doing here?
Don't worry, Adachi, you get to make the first move. Or we can, depending on who says what.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated.
Alright, Adachi, you made your move, it's our turn.
I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too?
Yeah, that's true, but he's still a suspect, and we need his input on stuff. Though we have heard it, you guys haven't. And I don't think you guys really want to. You just want to pin the blame on somebody else.
Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing.
Well, Adachi, we decided to come by and have a little chat with you.
Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
You're being very defensive, Adachi. Strange of you. And speak of the devil... Sup, Dojima?
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Wow, you're even standing up to Dojima. So strange. It's not even like a gradual shift towards it. It's just sudden. Just being very defensive to yourself, Adachi. It's really strange, if you want my honest opinion on that.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Yeah, for once you're giving a damn about work and not slacking off. What, is there a chance at a big promotion? Or this big old pay raise or something for you? I don't know. But it's very suspicious, Adachi.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
Bullshit!
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
Playing a little game with Adachi. And, if you want to have a little chat with him, I have a couple questions, Dojima.
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Alright, Adachi, it's my move. Alright, what happened about Miss Yamano?
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
There's your first contradiction, Adachi. Yukiko clearly saw you there on the night of when Miss Yamano vanished. However...
That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
However, it doesn't seem we can get you. If you're using your memory as an excuse, we might have to let it slide. So, congratulations. I'll let you escape out of this contradiction for now. Next question. How did Saki's interrogation go?
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
So, you interacted with her. Interesting.
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's one more question I got for you, Adachi. About that warning letter. What happened to that?
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember?
Ooh, This time, this is a recent event, Adachi. There's no way you can forget about this. And with that, I put you in check.
I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
Oh, come on, that's a pathetic excuse. Don't give us that crap, Adachi.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Adachi, you're very defensive again. Did we get you or something? He might have got himself out of check, guys, but I think we're gonna put him back.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
No, not just yet, Adachi.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Feigning ignorance will not gain you anything, Adachi. That's one bad move you've just made.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What? Adachi! You just put yourself in a bigger chance of checkmate.
What did you just say?
Adachi, you just fucked yourself over.
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything?
Yeah, because you only thought Yukiko's kidnapping was related to the murders. Kanji, Rise, and Naoto were not considered related at all. You all thought they were simple runaways.
At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
And with that, checkmate, Adachi. You have lost. I have defeated Lelouch v. Britannia in mind chess. No, that's just kidding. This ain't Lelouch.
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Get back here, asshole.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Get over here.
Adachi! Ah! Damn it! Adachi!
Well now, things have taken a turn for the interesting. We got the killer in our hands. Oh, don't tell me! Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way! Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere.
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
I hate this nurse already.
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
Got it. We'll get him, and we'll give him what he deserves. Don't you worry about that, Dojima.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in tomorrow, guys. Same as always.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
You sound like Yukiko. The extremely suspicious detective Adachi, aka the wannabe Lelouch Britannia. Just clarifying, yes, I do know they share the same voice actor, but I'm just making a remark that if that was really Lelouch, he would not fall for this as easily. Besides, main character over here is also voiced by Johnny Ogbosh, and I declare him to be Lelouch. I think in one of my next runs of Golden, I'm gonna name my character Lelouch, just for the hell of it. Taking another step to the truth, then we're rank 5 with Judgment. Adachi, I shall impose extreme judgment on you. But soon, in due time. Power creator personas of the Judgment Arcana has grown. You split up for today and you all went back home. Alrighty, that's it. I'm gonna call it a part here. This is a long part on its own. I thought it was gonna be like 25 minutes, but no. Cutscenes take up a lot of time. So next time on Persona 4, we're gonna try to find Adachi. So if you like the video, leave a comment, rate, subscribe, check out the videos. You know what? Until next video, stay gold.